So this is what I'm going to put inside of mine. See this Squishmallow? I want my baby to be feeling squishy. And I thought, why not buy a good size original Squishmallow that has the real Squishmallow stuff inside, which I really don't know what it is. Some blend of, I don't know if it's memory foam or something, but I hear it's their patent product filler. And I could have bought some from somebody that takes the stuffing out and does stuff with their Squishmallows and then sells the stuffing, but they don't buy brand new, they buy used Squishmallows. And just the thought of having stuffing from a used plush animal from somebody for years, and what house do they have fleas, ticks, mites, mold, whatever. It's like, no, I want to just buy a brand new Squishmallow. Look how squishy it is. So squishy and bouncy. I want my baby dear to feel squishy like a Squishmallow. And I might make something with this. I could refill it as a little display, but not be the Squishmallow. So we're going to take a seam ripper somewhere here. I think I'll just do it right about in here, just enough to get it open. And I can always restitch it. I don't know how messy this is going to be getting this out. I have no idea. Do you know what's inside a Squishmallow? These kids aren't saying anything right now. They're just, you want to be watching? You can watch. Boy, it's extra fluffy. This is really enough for several baby deers, or even the smaller ones. Because basically, I'm not putting it in the limbs. I'm putting regular polyfill or even poly pellets for weight or something. But this time around, I just have polyfill in the limbs, packed in there good. And I figured the body needs to be squishy. So that's enough for me to pull out and transfer to my body here. And I do have a set of, these are thermostats. Sometimes I call them the wrong thing. I think there's another name for something when you're delivering a baby. Are those forceps or something, or thermostat, and then I think there's something called a forcep or something, and sometimes I say that and I mean thermostat. This is so soft. Oh my gosh. This is just buttery soft. I expected memory foam, like something bouncy inside. And I was looking at chunks of shredded memory foam, and I thought, no, you could probably feel that. Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I need the K-Pop. Maybe this is K-Pop. Clean K-Pop, not off the tree. I was looking at that too, and even though I did order some organic, close-up views, I could see little specks of things, and that might be from the nut of the plant or the tree, and I didn't really know if I wanted to put that in my doll, because I have restored and removed bad bodies that had little specks of I don't know what caught in between the seams. It gets underneath, it gets squished in between the vinyl and the you can see it in a lighter body. You could see the specks of, I didn't know what it was. And now that I'm looking at the K-Pop that a close-up view, I'm seeing those same little specks. And, oh, this is just squishy. Squishy and soft. It's a Squishmallow. And look, we're going to have to take a little lint roller or some tape and get that fuzz off the outside. It is so like furry, fuzzy, soft. Almost like a kitten or something. Did feel one little thing. What is that little piece of plastic feel? It's amazing I could feel that. I think I got some on my tongue. There's a second here. Ugh. Like getting the fuzzball on my tongue there. Ugh. I'm just going to keep packing it in here. I want my baby plump and squishy. I want you to be a fat, chunky baby deer. Look at that. Look at that fat tummy. And it is bouncy. Little bouncy baby. I have to call you something different. Okay, once I get all this off, I think that's really good. Now, down here, you really don't want a lot because you want this to be able to just like pose and curl in. And this is the back. This is the front. The seam on the original goes down the back. So I designed it to be an exact copy of the original. It's just made out of a high quality quilting cotton fabric. It's more expensive than probably the cotton you might get at like Joann's or something. I know that when we had the COVID lockdowns, I couldn't get fabric through Joann's. Locally we have a quilting shop, and their fabric was just buttery soft and just a huge difference in the cotton. And I learned that there's higher quality cottons out there. So that's why I went with something different, because I want it to last for a long time, be passed on in my family if I don't end up needing to downsize and sell for retirement cash. But look at that pudge. You are pudgy. And let's see how squishy. You are so squishy. Look how squishy you are. Okay, this I already have just regular polyfill in the head, but I'm going to put just a tad more in here. I'm wondering if I well, I can always take the head off easily later. I think I might have put a magnet in the head just for either a pacifier or, not sure. No, I didn't yet, but I'm just going to take that off later. So just to speed things up here, let's just get some of the fuzz off. I can take some tape to that, some shipping tape, and get that off. I had this little ring that you could stick on there. Let's see where I put that. I don't see it. Well, anyway, there's rings you can get that go on here, and then that way, when you put it on your doll body, the head can spin real easily. So I might add that later. But let's just get this on here. You want to hold your baby. This might be a little too fat. Let's take a little bit out because it's like sticking, the back looks like it's a little humpback. Let's get a little bit out. It is almost like kitty cat hair. And I don't have a cat. I have a little Lopso Shih Tzu, and he doesn't shed at all. If I give him a bath and brush him, there might be some in his little brush, but he's a non-shedding, hypoallergenic type breed. He also isn't allowed in my sewing room because I have lots of little rubber squeaky toys and stuff in there for my dolls, and I don't want him ever thinking they're his toys. Okay, it could be a little tighter, but I'm not, just for video purposes, I'm gonna be opening this up later anyway. I'll probably be adjusting or adding a little crier or adding magnets for the head, but I wanted to be able to have oops, okay. So the cable tie might be needed to be tighter. And I also have this camera in my face and I can't see what I'm doing. So let's just get this back on here. This cotton stuff is making it's super soft by the opening. Squishy. Or she is. You're very fat and squishy right around there. Look how pudgy. So, I don't know if this gives you any ideas. Maybe you could mix it with your K-Pop. Stretch out the K-Pop to being half and half. Oh, I can't get this on you, baby. It's very small. That little plastic ring thing, I wish I had it sitting right here because that really helps make it firmer to have it go around a ring. Get in there. Okay, now it's on there. Let's go tighter. So a cable tie is going to be your best bet. You can also go back to a wire, but I'm gonna go, oops, it wasn't very tight. I could get my finger through there. Okay, not gonna worry about tying that fancy. Here's your baby. Look at that. Hold your baby sister. Can you hold your baby sister? No, she has a tie to it, more of a springy one, but look at you. You got fuzz all over you. Let's just get all that fuzz off. This is just, look at how soft that is, you guys. Super soft and fluffy. And look how much more I have left. So you could probably give these to your kids. You know, stuff your doll. Give whatever's left for your kid to play with. And then when you need more, say, excuse me, I need to borrow your Squishmallow. I need your Squishmallow. And then if you ever run out, get another Squishmallow to refill the Squishmallow, or you can buy it used from people. I've seen it. I just don't want used product that I don't know anything about. Let me see you. Let me see you. Oh, you're just a little fuzzball. I wish I had some tape right here. Here's a piece of tape. Let's get some of that fuzz off you. I'm going to have to get more tape. Yeah, very fuzzy. You're like a fuzzy wuzzy bear. You're like a fuzzy wuzzy bear. Look how squishy you are. You are squishy. Look at that. Look at how squishy you are. And floppy. Oh, look at that. Let's see you posed. Let's have you posed with comparison. Okay, just for comparison purposes. This one I filled with poly pellets. That's all it is. There's some filler in the limbs, polyfill. This is all loose, or no, it's in a stocking, like a knee-high stocking. Just all poly pellets. And this is Squishmallow. Squishmallow or poly pellets. Let's put you in here. Let's see what you look like all posed, all pudgy. Oh, you're a pudge. And you, right here, you got your other sibling. And there we have it. You are so pudgy. Look at you, how pudgy you are. Look at how pudgy you are. You're just a squishy squishmallow. Squishy squishmallow. Yeah, I need to adjust the head better. But it is just like a little newborn head, just kind of light and wobbly. I think if I put more weight in the head. But yeah, super cute. Super squishy.